Here now is Republican Congressman Mike Johnson, House Judiciary Committee member. Congressman, the one question that bugs me, and I'm sure many people out there more than anything else, is will we now find out whether or not the Trump dossier was used to get a FISA warrant to spy on the Trump campaign?
That is one of the big questions. You know, the Republicans on the House Judiciary Committee have been probing and asking these questions all year, all through 2017. We're just now getting to the real information. And, you know, we've called for the appointment of a second special counsel to look into all this. The Clinton Foundation's involvement with the dossier, the DNC during the election cycle, all of it just smells to high heaven. And the problem here is it's eroding the American people's belief in their faith in the rule of law.
But, Congressman, forgive me for interrupting, but we don't have much time. Will we find out an answer to that question?
We certainly hope so. We're pushing as hard as we can. You know, the Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, has told us that he is on top of this. They have oversight, of course, over the FBI. The DOJ says they're committed. We're going to find out here very soon.
Another question, will we find out if the FBI paid for any part of that Trump dossier?
That is a key question. It seems that those involved in this, that it does go all the way to the FBI. There are other outside groups looking into all this, probing through documents that have been, you know, requested through Freedom of Information Act request and the rest. But ultimately, we rely on the FBI to do their job. I think the field agents out in the various offices around the country are doing a fantastic job. Right. But our confidence in the leadership of the FBI is being questioned now. That's a real problem.
Well, that's it. I mean, it was the Peter Strzok's, it was the Andy McCabe, it was the Bruce Orr, who was with the Justice Department, very high up there, whose wife worked for Fusion GPS, the people who created the Trump dossier. It's the leadership that we have to worry about. There's another question about Christopher Steele. Christopher Steele was the man who was responsible for doing most of the research for the Trump dossier. It is now indicated by some of your colleagues in Congress that he lied. Do we know what he lied about?
I lost the audio there for a minute. Who lied?
Christopher Steele, the man who was responsible for the Trump dossier. Some of your colleagues said he lied under oath. Do we know what he lied about?
We're about to find out. I think the Intelligence Committee was correct to probe further into that. It does appear to us that they were manufacturing dirt on the president, and that it was involved all the way to the highest levels. Who paid for that? What did he say under oath that was incorrect? I think the DOJ has a responsibility to dig further into that. If we need a special counsel, it appears that we do. It's time to appoint one and get down to the bottom of this. I think we owe these answers to the American people. I think they're demanding it, and they have a right to know.
And finally, switching gears a little bit to the Clinton Foundation and the pay-for-play charges, there is questions about whether it involved Uranium One, because as we know, after that Uranium One deal was finalized, a lot of the people on the board of Uranium One gave money to the Clinton Foundation. Is that what your focus is going to be on the Uranium One deal, or is it the Clinton Foundation in general?
Well, I think that's part of it, but I think it goes further than that. There are allegations that, for example, Boko Haram was not appointed or named as a terrorist organization because some donors to the Clinton Family Foundation had involvement with them. Huma Abedin's emails that people are probing through right now allegedly affirm that there was a pay-for-play scheme going on, that they were giving political favors and access in exchange for donations to the Clinton Family Foundation. All of this has to be looked into. We've got to get answers, and we need them quickly.
Congressman Mike Johnson, thank you very much for coming in, sir. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.